Alright guys, this is Saberdentures, and I'm about to get on Bedrockin SMP with Prowl's Patron Realm, and I have been told by Rayth that my bounty for my Infinity Shop to make it pretty has been filled out, and he is probably the one person I'm not totally sure I trusted to decorate my Infinity Shop because he is hashtag mending. He's one of those guys. But he filled it out. I've been told by Relic that I need to get a refund, and then Rayth is saying that Prowl would like the. It's taking forever to load. And Rayth is saying that Prowl would like the decorations, and of course Prowl is a mending fan. So I'm here where I left off the last episode about. I was down in the Zen Garden. Got all these Prowl mats everywhere. Let's see, so it's right. Yeah. It is all on fire. It is absolute. Okay. This is not acceptable here. He has set fire to my building. This is not a decoration. This here is griefing. This here is raw griefing. It is. Goodness. So at least he left Infinity Boost in there. Well, I can use a sword to throw the pufferfish out in the rock hog. You know what? I'm gonna check. Ow, is he even hurting me? Punch it. I just cannot believe this. Like I said, he was probably the one person I did not want to fill out my bounty. Did he even take out my diamonds? He took out my diamonds. Rayth, I want a refund. You know what? I'm going to flick that lever back. This has not been filled out. I demand a refund. So I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to put this out. And yeah, someone else other than Rayth needs to fill this bounty out. So I'm going to put this out. I'm going to scream at everyone on Discord. And I'll be right back once I have calmed down. Because I imagine my blood pressure is real high right now. Nah, I'm kidding. It's all fun and games. Until you mess with my Infinity Bows. So I'm going to put all this out and I'll be right back. Alright, so Rayth just told me to check my mail. So I'm gonna go check it real quick. I'm still highly upset. Let's see. No, that's not my best views. Here's mine. Woo! I got my infinity bounty. Hashtag mending. Okay. My blood pressure is going down. I can feel it. I can feel it. So this okay. It's not as bad as I thought. Okay. So first thing I'm gotta do. These here are tainted. These are tainted diamonds. I've got to come over here real quick and purify them real quick. Move that up. Put all these in here. That and that and oh, come on. Gotta do this again. There. All better. They've been purified. Okay. So all is good now. All is well with the world once more. So I'm gonna go put the diamonds back in the bounty, and I've got pull the diamonds back out. Okay, so this was a very interesting start of an episode. So yeah, in fact I might give someone some. No, I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, my bubblegum has ended up. Some of the bubblegum came back. I'm not sure who it came from. So maybe that'll be sorted out in today's episode too. I don't know. But anyways, all that aside, I'm going to continue with today's episode, and I'll bring you back once I actually know what I'm going to do today. I have a few ideas, but we'll see what happens. Alright guys, it has been several days since that last clip. In fact, I have even made and released another video, the PvP Trident battle, since I made that last clip. And the reason was Rayth was ahead in his recording, and he didn't want me. He said he didn't want me to really spoil it yet, so I waited for that and did another video. But you might have seen this in the last video, but Rox came over here, and he had put in a lot of all the snow and ice around it, which I think I might come here and put even more around it. But anyways, I liked the idea of all the snow. It made this sort of lean-to idea I had. It made it fit. Well, the snow just brought it all together. I mean, I was happy with it. So in honor of that, I'm gonna rename this shop. I'm gonna rename it to, let's see, go ahead and break it, and I think I like that. Hashtag Infinity Shop, the coolest shop in town. So I'm a fan of it. Thank you ever so much, Rox, for making my shop actually look decent now. And I don't think I've made any sales. Nope. You see, hashtag Infinity Bows last such a long time that you probably don't need more than one or two for an entire season. I need to fix that still. Let's see, nothing in there. I'm gonna run and check my other shops real quick, and I'll be right back. Well, it looks like I cut out a little too quick. I'm not sure what this is about. End shop without end blocks, 1 out of 5 stars. Yelp review, shop is cool, but owner refuses to sell end blocks. What's this about? Of course I sell end blocks. Now if you look down in here, and in here, I mean, I sell end stone. As you can see, selling end blocks. Made some more diamonds, 15 in there. Let's see. I did see a diamond in here, yes. Oh, so I made all the coarse fruit. Okay, so I made 23 diamonds in here. That is fantastic. I need to go get myself some more ender pearls. I already have more shulker boxes. And I need to get more coarse fruit. And probably wouldn't hurt to get some end stone. And yeah, looks like these people are telling me that I might could make a profit by selling some of the purple blocks. Did I sell any Electro? I did sell any Electro. That's awesome. Which one is that? Flurry sold. So that's awesome. Alright, so I think I'm gonna restock the shop. I've gotta go back to my base, see how many of those purple blocks I have, and see about restocking the shop. I'll go to the Enderman farm to get myself some more ender pearls, and I'll be right back. In fact, I have an idea for the Enderman farm. I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, but I'll probably, yeah, I'm gonna go over to the Enderman farm and see if my idea works. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so what I want to do over here is I want to make the Endermen drop down to their death. Because I'm not worried about the experience, and even though I won't get looting off of them, I should get, it'll be an AFK source of XP. So what I'm not sure if is, I would need to extend it up by 2 blocks over here, and for the Enderman to actually fall to their death. So I could do something like that, raise the Endermite up another 2 blocks to be safe. So let's see. So I'm gonna either do it up here or do it down at the bottom. And I'm not sure which one I would rather do, which one would be easier. I am going for ease here. So I'm going to drop down here real quick. So down here. Yep. You know, I could drop these guys down. Maybe I could do both. Drop down one block down here and one block up top. I wonder what that would do. Okay, let me mess around with this a little bit and I'll be right back. Yep, I was afraid that would happen. Yeah, they killed the Endermite. That's why I needed to move it up, but I forgot to do that while I was up here. And mistakes were made. It won't be a problem. I'll just move this guy up a little bit. And I think I'm going to do it up here instead of lowering the bottom down anymore. I'm gonna push this up here up some. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get myself another Endermite, and I will be right back. Alright guys, I got the Endermite. Yep, Batman the Endermite is now in place. And once I get the minecart in, just like so, you'll be good to go. Pop up here. Let's knock you out. What? What are you doing? Got hurt a little bit. Oh well. Shouldn't have to worry about anything. Oh, rip. Let's move you back into the middle. Alright. No, not a bad way. Hey, these things can be annoying. This is why I took thorns off of all my armors, because I would do stuff like this and forget to take my thorns off and instantly kill the Endermite. Okay, this ain't working. Like so. So, alright. And that should do it for the Endermite itself. I just need to place a block above it. Alright, up here. 1, 2, that's good. Carpet on that, so Endermen don't spawn up there or teleport up there. And this Endermite here is good. So this means what I can do is I can just... I'm also going to place a few extra blocks down here. Healthy Enderman Pathfind. Because I had a couple Endermen. Looks like they didn't quite know how to get up to the second ledge, which is kind of funny watching, but don't want that happening. Hurting the efficiency of my farm. Take you out. Take... Oh, come on. Alright, so I'm gonna start... Well, if I'm not careful, this guy's gonna kill me. Bought my totem anyways. Did I pick up that box? I did pick up that box. And my ender chest. There we go. And this guy here is set. I'm gonna drop back down and see just how well this thing is gonna work. So the idea here, in fact, I'm gonna place some more buttons down in there too. See, let me put another row of buttons in here, because what I want to do is I want to be able to just knock out this one layer of blocks if I want the Enderman to survive the drop. And that one doesn't have anything in it. 1, 2, that, just like so. I'll be able to break this top layer of blocks, and that will let the Enderman drop down to half a heart, so I can kill them. But if I want to AFK here, I just come up here, place these blocks back. In fact, I should probably... Yeah, I could use some pistons. Yep, why not? I'm going to throw some pistons in here so I can automate it. So I'm going to throw the pistons in, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, had a change of heart there. And the reason is I would need to use trapdoors instead of buttons to what are they called again? The Enderman drop. And because the buttons, when I pull the blocks up or down, the buttons would just break off. I would have to use trapdoors, which means I would have pistons to pull the trapdoors down, and it's just a big it would just be a big headache, which I am not interested in getting into right now. So I'm not going to get into that. So I'll just come up here and manually tinker with it whenever I want to change it. So there's that. I'm going to throw all this stuff back into here where it all goes. And now, with that done, I'm going to jump down to the bottom, see what the rates are like, and I'll catch you all in a few. Alright guys, so it is empty. Oh, already got one dropped in there. So they're landing down here, they're dying. They don't drop as many ender pearls of course as if I've been using my sword, which is fine because I can now AFK here. So I've already gotten 3. Might even be another one coming down this hopper chain. Yep, got a 4th one. So I am happy with it. So now that means I can just sit here and AFK. Probably do that tonight or so, and eventually I can fill up the shulker bounty, not the shulker bounty. Where did that come from? The ender pearl shulker boxes. So that is good, and I will come back. I gotta go out, find a city, so I can decimate to sell those purple blocks, because I looked in my storage, only had about 4 stacks. Not near enough to sell. So I've got to go and find a couple cities just for the purple blocks. So I'm going to do that, gather some chorus fruit, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have come through here and I've pretty much decimated this one end city. I've got about 3 shulkers full of goodies from it, so I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to go back and see about putting this in my shop and hopefully make whoever it was happy and maybe make some diamonds off of it. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have added some inventory to the shop, some stock. So one thing I've done is I've gotten rid of the end rods because Relic sells them for a diamond per 32, and I don't really have that many to sell, so I figured I'd switch over to endstone, which I got to run back. I got plenty of endstone back in my base, so I'll fill that one up. Then I got the purple blocks. These are going to be a diamond per stack for any block, whether it's stair, slab, the block, or pillar. So as I've been done, recycle chorus fruit some, and chorus flowers probably be fine for now. But I'll get the ender pearls. I'll probably AFK there tonight to give those. And I just need to go grab myself some endstone, and this shop will be stocked. I'll do that off camera. But I do believe that these requirements, I don't know what you call them, they have been met, so I'm sure everyone's happy, and I will be very happy once some diamonds start rolling in from those. So anyways, I'm going to head off to the next project, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, I am over here, and I am at the big dig, which is right here, as you can see. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start some of the foundation work, I'm not sure what to call it, preemptive work, on some of the terraforming down here, because this area down here has already been blown out. We just need to remove all these dispensers and all. But we just need to pretty it up and do some terraforming. Alright guys, I figured it'd be a nice time to go ahead and bring y'all back in some. So I'm over here busy work terraforming. And basically my idea, just to get a blank canvas in, is go ahead and break floaty blocks. Cover everything that is not, go ahead and cover everything with stone that is not stone, so all this gravel, everything but andesite, because andesite looks good, so pretty much gravel, any of this, what was that stuff called? Granite, yes, yes, yes. All the granite, everything. Especially with diorite. Diorite just looks bad. So cover all that up, then all the ground blocks. Cover most of them up with just grass. So when we're done, we'll actually have like a blank canvas set up so that we can actually work. And then we just plop down the grass on the ground, and then it'll come back in. I always do this in layers. Like I said, the first couple layers are just getting a blank canvas down so I actually can work. Give us stone, and give the grass in. So then, and this is the reason I kind of brought you all in. Let me grab myself a bite to eat. Is because I started to cover this cave up over here, and lo and behold, there's some diamonds down here. Woo! Alright guys, so I have run out of grass. This here was about a shulker and 9 stacks. And it covered this much, so we're gonna need... just get an idea of how little... Well, it's quite a lot, I will say that, but at the same time, I have no idea how much more we're gonna need. It's gonna be a lot more grass that will be required for this project. But I remember the second big boom the last big boom we had double chests of dirt we had left over from when we tried manually digging some of this. And yeah, we just destroyed it all. We said, nah, we won't need all that dirt. And now, yeah, we need all that dirt. We're going to start filling this in. Like I said, I've run out of grass, so I'm going to start the next layer now, which is I'm going to start adding some leaves. And I'm not going to do too much because I want to get more grass in. But I'm going to start adding in some of the layers of cobblestone, the half slabs and stairs and stuff, and then I'll get to the leaves. And I'll bring y'all in once we get to there. Alright guys, so I have added in the various layers of stone half slabs and stairs, cobblestone half slabs and stairs, andesite half slabs and stairs, just to add some more depth over the area and different colors and stuff. So I think it's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to keep going over this a few more times just to add just more and more and more layers to it. But anyways, it's about ready. Some granite. I don't want any granite. It is just about ready for the leaves to start coming in. So I'll add the leaves and then I'll come right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I've added in the leaves. In fact, I've used up all the leaves. And I think this area is starting to turn out. Once I start adding in some trees to this area, I think that this area I've started work in is gonna look mighty fine. So even though we are in a mountain biome, gravel mountain biome after that, the area is actually looking relatively lush, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. So I'm liking it, and hopefully this will set a good cornerstone for people to follow after. Have a good layout, kind of have a blueprint set up. So we can follow this pattern kind of throughout the rest of the area. If I can fly again. What I'm thinking about doing, the reason I didn't do much down at the bottom is, for one, I ran out of grass, but two, I think I'm actually going to have a lower areas of water, because of course any sort of lush vegetation is going to need a good water supply. So I'm thinking that I'll have a river, or probably just a lake, marsh-like area down here. So that's also going to be pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to this project being done, and I think I have one more thing I want to do today. One more little good deed, and it's going to be over at Mr. Rayth's base. So I'm going to catch you over there and show you what I have planned. Alright guys, I'm over here at Rayth's base, and specifically his zero-tick sugarcane farm. So he asked me to come over here and help him yesterday for my time, and to help him figure some of this redstone out because of a zero tick farm, of course. These things produce a ton of drops. He was, of course, having issues with it getting backed up and everything, so I came over here. He already had some of these hoppers in, so I helped him make a double hopper speed by running another layer of hoppers on it, and then split it up to make a 4 hopper speed. But he messaged me on Discord this morning, and he told me that he was still having problems. So so he said he's going to try to instead of going into the hoppers, just stay as a water stream. Which instantly I was like, saber dentures. Why didn't you think of that? I've done these kind of farms before where it has tons of drops, and yeah, I have no idea why I didn't think of it, but it's a whole thing. We need to completely skip these hoppers and just have raw water streams. It'll help on lag because these clocks aren't running, which these don't produce too much, but you get rid of all these hoppers, which that'll save some lag, but probably a little more importantly save him a bit of iron too. So what I'm going to do is, I helped him yesterday, so I feel a little bit of connection to this project. I'm going to run, I will catch you probably once I finish it up. So I'll be back once I get that done. Alright guys, so I have finished over here, and I'm going to show you real quick what I have done. So I've taken out all the hoppers, which means I've taken out all the redstone. The items now fall straight into water, which is on this ice, which flows around. I moved the bubble column over 1 block so that I could go straight into it. Otherwise I would have had to curve around this redstone over here. But I moved it over 1 block, and that goes into the exact same water stream as it had before. And that is pretty much all I did. So now if I turn this thing on, which is on maximum, you can see the sugarcane flow right into it. No problem whatsoever. Of course, there's not going to be any backlogging with this system here. So that is wonderful. In fact, I think it plays out of packed ice. So it is working absolutely wonderful right here. If I fly up here, you can see it in action. So the sugarcane are just getting popped right off. Like I said previously, there were hoppers down there, now it's just a solid water stream. So it's working beautifully. And yeah, so I think Rayth is going to be quite happy with this. Of course, it's going to run into these, which are already starting to get backed up, which is wonderful. So yeah, I've finished over here. I'm going to put his little bit of glass that I borrowed back, and his comparators, and his hoppers are all in this red box. So Rayth, your stuff is in this red box over here. So I'm happy with that. And guys, with that, I think that it'll be an episode for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye. You know guys, there's just something kind of satisfying about sitting here watching all the sugarcane pour in through this system. So yeah, super satisfying farm. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna link the Rayth's tutorial to this farm in the description, so be sure to go check that out. It's a pretty cool farm. Like I said before, this is realm friendly because you can adjust. He actually made this farm because for this realm there's a rule. Like I said earlier, you can only have 2 plants, 0 ticking at a time because of just to help with lag. But this farm lets you switch it just from Electron, select ever how many plants you want. So I said it's pretty cool. I highly suggest you check out this video, especially if you play on a realm with your buddies and there's a lot of lag and stuff. This will let you just switch between 2 plants, minimum lag, and then full force if there's nobody else on. So it's a wonderful farm, and yeah, go check it out. It'll be in the description below.